football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome, folks, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home of the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Tulane's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
They begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Takes the handoff. It's Gordon. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain in that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Touchdown, Green Wave, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Mountaineers offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some...
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up a third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. First down, looking for more now. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. The defense scoops it up. He's got room to run.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Mountaineers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, West Virginia. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Trying to convert with a sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
With the catch, it's Gordon. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And he's got it, no problem.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackle right there. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
It's Tulane on top right now, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Mountaineers will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. See what the call is on 1st and 10. He hands it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down.
If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Hebe keeps it himself.
Well, 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 the old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab behind the line. It's Gordon. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down here for this offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And here's the handoff. Stuck right there at the line. No gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tulane.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
PAT gives him a 10-point lead, 17-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Nolan. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. Now, I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he had worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The shotgun running play call. Quick spin on the run. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. but none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
He'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry.
Touchdown, West Virginia. They finish off the scoring drive. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Nolan. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. The receiver grabs it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Mountaineers lining up here on first and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. Lights off a defender. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Call the counter run here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Nolan. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Got momentum at scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trapped again in the pocket.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught behind the line. It's Gordon. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They've got a chance here, enough time to try to add some points before halftime. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
Where this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Important second down play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, Well, when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Mountaineers pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the back gets the football. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Welch. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Third and short, trying to pick it up on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. No surprise. Offense going for it on fourth down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play.
This one ends up a safety.
And that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He gets loose. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Hand it off for a draw. They've got him down out near the 40.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To the air. It's Nolan. It's a quick grab. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So it's West Virginia in front, Kirk. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught near the sticks. It's Hamilton. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Mountaineers with 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense.
Touchdown, West Virginia. They are pouring it on now.
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Off the play fake on 1st down. Goes out the stiff arm. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. 3rd down play for this offense. We'll try to run it with the option. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Breaks free. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Dropping back. It's Nolan. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Here's the second down play.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet
swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass rush closing in. And he'll get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
On 1st down, it's play action. Grabbed by the receiver. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the receiver's got it. Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. And now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance. Round of the playoffs, puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Grinding away with a running game. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. We'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And tackled after a small pickup there. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They continue to roll up the score. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.